You are
we'll
now
just get a cup test. One,
listening
two,
to
three.
advice for
That was good.
How
Buffoon.
about get your Jack's toy? Have a look. Why are you using Firefox
What do you mean?
on your browser?
What's wrong with Firefox?
Sucks.
It
Everyone
doesn't
knows
suck.
it sucks.
It doesn't suck. Firefox doesn't suck. Part of it is because that's the only search engine that can use uh uBlock Origin, and they also have a built-in VPN, so it's a little safer, and it runs a bit better than Chrome does.
Do you remember when I used to have an actual fox as the
I do remember.
search thing?
I do remember. And when you would search things, it would show the fox like
The-
going through a forest,
Mm-hmm.
and all the trees were like the search results.
It was reminded me of Naruto.
And remember the fox? He would if he when he found what you wanted, he would bite it and then pull it towards you. And it'd be like
Did he?
he'd like jump through the forest.
No.
So this is the part where you stop playing along.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
No, because there is no forest. Did you think there was a forest?
No.
Why'd you agree?
I don't know.
Okay.
Because I remember there was a fox.
But yeah, but there's never a forest.
No.
Yeah.
This is what you do. You make me believe a lie that has a little bit of truth
But
in
it doesn't. No, but I thought you knew I was fucking with you.
Mm-mm.
I thought because there's no forest.
I haven't used Firefox since like 2008.
This is Firefox. It's this here. So you go to Temu.
Does Firefox have AI?
It doesn't trust Temu.
That's probably a good thing.
It really doesn't want me to go to Temu.
My mom's been borrowing my credit card and she uses Temu like every day. Every day she's like, I have one last order for the wedding. And she buys $100 of stuff.
No,
Yeah,
there's
one
no,
more
there's no,
order.
There's no AI results on Firefox.
That's good. Maybe I should switch. That's Google though.
Yeah, but I'm using the Google search engine on Firefox as
But
web browser.
it still uses
search
Google.
Engine. Search with Google or enter address.
What's the point of using Firefox
Well,
if
I
you're
don't
using
know,
Google
man.
to search?
Well, let me hold on. Let me go to the settings. Default browser. Firefox is your default browser choice. Okay. Search. Default search engine. Google. We use the Google search engine, but this is your browsing on the Firefox application.
I see.
Show, use Bing search.
Use DuckDuckGo.
I don't like DuckDuckGo. Let's see. Search shortcuts at Bing.
Wikipedia is a search engine.
Yeah, you can search through Wikipedia. Let's get no. I want no protection.
Oh, now that you have your computer, can you use the screen record thing for our viewers?
Blocking means you won't see new or current AI enhancements or pop-ups. Yeah, I'll block that. Block it. Thank you. Firefox Labs. Productivity. Mozilla. Okay, that's no more. No more. No more. No more. Okay. So this is an interesting episode because I discovered a new setting on my camera. So the video should look better, and this will be the first episode ever edited on the new pewter.
You should turn the camera around and show them your setup.
No, I don't want to.
Can I?
No.
Okay.
No, because then the camera will have to put it back in place, and I have to autofocus again, and I have to go.
I guess. He's got marmots on his screensaver. They're cute.
Yeah.
Why can't you do the screen record?
What do you mean?
You said once you got your new computer, you were going to do screen recording on the, so they could see what we search up and stuff.
Yeah, but I don't feel like doing that right now.
Okay.
I don't want there's no searching this episode.
Ooh, you know what could be fun?
I don't know.
What if we we played like a game that I usually just watch you play,
Yeah,
and I could just like commentate while you're playing it.
but you're not going to commentate.
I would.
You'd sit there and look at it.
I'll go. Oh, you should get that one. It's cool.
Wait,
that one's better. Get that one.
Get that.
Oh wait, you killed them. We should do let's plays. We should do a let's play of Hades, and every single run is an episode.
And we cry when we lose.
Mm-hmm.
You gonna cry when she leaves? You gonna fly overseas? Everybody got choices.
I used to have so much time when I was in like elementary school. I would do that. I would watch like 100 episode let's play like in a week.
Yeah, but that's because it was the back before times.
That's when you'd come home from school and watch YouTube until midnight.
I don't know how I was going to bed at midnight and then waking up at 7 in the morning because I wouldn't fall asleep until 1. So I don't know how I was doing that when I was a teenager because I've definitely the parts of me have gotten weaker for sure as I've gotten older, and I live healthier now than I did as a teenager.
Because you get up at like 6, right?
Yeah,
And you go to bed by like 9 on a
yeah,
weekday.
yeah,
So that's like 9 hours of sleep.
yeah, and I'm still tired. I mean, I'm not so bad when I wake up, but when I was a teenager, I could sleep like 5 hours and then be raring to go the next day. No problem.
What time do you have to be at work? 8?
8. Be there at 8.
Hmm.
I got to catch the bus at like 7:10.
You know, if you showered at night, you wouldn't have to get up so early.
You have to shower in the morning.
Okay.
You gotta.
Okay.
Also, I need my hair to be wet so I can put the product in.
You can just damp it in the morning.
Yeah, but it's not gonna work very well. If I no, it's just the shower in the morning's better. Plus, I sweat in the night. I'm sweating at the nighttime, so
Oh yeah, that's the. Can I be honest? The worst part about your house is that I wake up sweaty like every single time here.
why did you need to say, "Can I be honest?" That's so mundane.
I know, but it's like your room, so.
Yeah. Well, because you don't like things to be cold. You like them to be
No,
hot.
I like being cold
I insist that you
because
use a sheet, but then you want to use a big quilt.
well, I need to sleep with blankie.
No. Okay. So, well,
Sleeping without air conditioning is just miserable.
that's how they live in Europe, and you love Europe.
I don't love
You
Europe.
do love Europe. You wish you were white.
I already am.
Oh shit.
Doesn't mean I'm air conditioned.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's a dark world we live in, I suppose.
Also, they have air conditioning in Europe.
They don't. They don't have air conditioning.
You can get like central air conditioning.
They don't have air conditioning. Do Europe
In like newer buildings,
have
they last.
AC? Do Europe have AC? Yes. Only 20% of them.
Hmm. I imagine it's probably more common in like the south.
Everyone is dead.
All my friends are dead.
Does Europe have AC?
Apparently, there's like a lot more heat death in like summer in Europe.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
Do Europe have uh do Europe have heat stroke? Heat claims more than 175,000 lives annually.
that's a lot.
Why don't those motherfuckers need AC? Japan has the highest rate. These people just be dying.
Well, yeah, especially as global warming makes summers hotter, you're gonna get more and more.
Is summer having a is what is the top 5 hottest countries? Burkina Faso. Only 30 degrees? That's nothing.
That's their average yearly
That's
temperature.
baby temperature. That's baby temp. Top 10 coldest countries. Canada at -4. What? That I'm confused.
We're colder than Russia. That can't be
We're
right.
definitely colder than Russia. Because you forgot Russia's got all that European part.
That's true, I guess.
Man, I think it's Winnipeg goes between like -40 and -40. I think we have the largest
I mean,
like
plus 40.
I think we have the biggest range in the planet for like temperature differences.
It's up there.
Because
I
well,
mean,
think
this week alone, it's gone from like plus 10 to like plus 30. When it was raining, it was cold out.
yeah, it was raining and the rain was so hot that it was steaming.
Something like 200,000 MPI claims.
Something like 200,000 people died.
Mm-hmm.
There's not 200,000 MPI claims.
There was a lot.
You're saying a
There,
quarter of the city claimed MPI?
there was a tornado above my sister's house.
Did she die?
No, she wasn't there.
MPI claim news.
Not the max is your location. Who cares?
The Windows and apps access. Yeah, I guess. Well, I
Give them
don't
your data.
news.
What's the worst that'll happen?
20,000.
Yeah,
You're off by a factor of 10.
close enough.
That's not that. I mean, it's kind of close. It's kind of close. There was 1,000 there, and there was a 20 there, and it's
I got 80% of the number right.
you 20. It was 20. It was 20. It was 20 hundred. It was 20.
Mm-hmm.
It was 200 hundred.
Do you ever fantasize about having like an insurance job?
No,
Like just something easy, like you have a predictable amount of claims that you work with and you just approve them or not, and that's just your whole day.
that's kind of what my life is like now. A
Yeah.
little bit. But so there is huge news.
He's pregnant.
I'm not pregnant, and
Yeah.
even if I was, uh, so
You'd give
this,
it up.
nope, that's not what I said. So this is episode
Boy
92.
abortion.
This is episode 92. Uh, this
How
is
about that?
this is episode 92 of Advice for Buffoons. It is Monday,
June 15th.
June 15th.
Halfway through the year
We're
already.
halfway through the week. We're halfway through the week by the time you're listening to this.
We're halfway through the year too.
I mean, I said it's
Isn't
15.
that scary?
I mean, I should like they're gonna watch it on like Friday or something. So it's June 7th,
You
8th,
know,
19th.
as this decade is coming to its latter half, it's kind of scary because when 2020 came around, I was like, this is it. This is the decade of my prime. If this decade isn't a good decade, the rest of my life will be shit.
You did get 2 degrees.
I did get 2 degrees
Technically, in
smarter.
20 in no, you got 3 degrees in this decade.
Your high school diploma isn't a degree.
Yes, it is. It is a high school diploma degree.
I don't think
Is that
so.
what he's? Well, what's a GED then? General education degree diploma.
Yeah.
So, um, also that's not even true that your life is over if by Germa. Do you know how old Germa is?
Isn't he like 40?
He's 38, and he's living his. He's beautiful and happy.
You don't think his better years are behind him?
Maybe physically, but he seems to like his life, and he's 38. He looks a lot better than some 20-year-olds I know.
That's true. He does have very nice hair.
So this is episode 92. This episode was about bad kids because I've been hearing from a lot of people that their kids are completely out of control, and so I wanted to sort of highlight that. I don't have any solutions, but I thought I could highlight it for sure.
The only thing I could think of for this episode is there's a Lady Gaga song called Bad Kids.
How's it go?
I'm a jerk. I'm a selfish brat. I really should be smacked.
What?
I'm a bad kid and now I survive. I am a
Is this a
bad
real
kid.
song?
Don't know wrong from right.
Bad
Don't be
kid.
insecure if your heart is pure.
Gaga
You're still
lyrics.
good to me if you're a bad kid, baby.
Gaga
It's a good
bad
song.
kid lyrics. I'm a bad kid. We don't care what people say. We know the truth. Enough is with this horse shit. I'm not a freak. I was born with my free gun. Don't tell me I'm less than my freedom. I'm a bitch. I'm a loser, baby.
Maybe I should
I'm
quit. I'm a jerk.
I'm a
Wish
loser,
I had the
baby.
money, but I can't
I'm a
find work.
loser. Look,
Wait,
look.
right.
I'm a bitch. This lyric, along with enough of this horse shit, has been censored. My parents tried till they got divorced because I ruined their lives.
It's true, they divorced.
They are actually still together.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
I'm a bad kid. I don't know. Don't be insecure if your heart is pure. You're still good to me if you're a bad kid, baby. Bad kid, baby. I'm a
She
twit
will always
degenerate
love you.
young rebel. Pump your fist if you'd rather mess up than put up with this. I'm a nerd.
I
I
chew
chew
gum
gum
and
and smoke
smoke
in your
in
face. I'm absurd. I'm so bad, and I don't give a damn. I love it when you're mad, when you're mad, when you're mad.
Chewing gum used to be a bad thing.
Uh, you're. I'm not that tip. I'm a bad kid. That's the way they made me. A bad kid, baby. A bad. Gaga sings to her fans that no matter what, she will love you.
Thank you, Gaga.
This is all they all say that. Lady Gaga stated this song was inspired by the story she heard from Little Monsters. She basically says that just because you're a bad kid growing up doesn't mean you're a bad person.
True.
A lot of bad kids end up being extraordinary people, like Lady Gaga, and she wanted to make people who had a rough start, or maybe not the most ideal circumstances, have a voice and message. It's saying true to yourself, and if you're bad, so what? You can still be great. One of my favorite genius is
I feel like when the interpretations like really stretch the lyric, they do that a lot with Lana Del Rey. Like Lana Del Rey here is singing about the patriarchy and how it like
yeah. Well,
yeah.
that's what I like about Timmy Turner, designer. It's Timmy Turner. He was wishing for a burner to kill everybody walking. The concept of Timmy Turner is about me, designer, 2 eyes. You know what I'm saying. I was describing myself and putting myself as a character. Timmy Turner, you know, Fairly Odd Parents. He's got the godparents. He makes wishes and all that. You feel me? He knows that his
He
soul.
doesn't make the
He
wishes.
knows that his soul in the furnace.
Yeah.
I know I'd go to the man downstairs. Y'all know what I'm talking about. HE double hockey sticks. I don't want to go there. I know my soul in the furnace. Fuck bitch on BET. Have her walking. She fucking for BET. Wallet for wallet. She'd do anything for the fame. She would just do anything to get on BET. General statement. Uh, it is a television show focusing on African American shows. Designer sees an attractive woman who is willing to do anything for fame and fortune. Fucking for BET. Doesn't literally prefer to having sex on the channel. She would just do anything to get there.
Real.
He knows his soul in the kill everybody walking.
Who is a designer?
Designer's a hip hop artist. I fell in love with the moolah. Banana clips is going through ya. It's all about the rule. It's all about the moves. A banana clip is an extended magazine named after a banana.
I don't think it is.
It is. That's exactly what it is. Timmy get. The bad bitch on fuck bitch on BT. Let's see. There was more here, but beat switch. There was more. Fuck bitch on BT.
What does PYT stand for?
PYT? I
Yeah.
don't know. What do you mean?
In this song, they talk about someone being a PYT. I don't know what it means.
I don't know what you mean. What song? You said
It's called
the song?
"Do the Dance" by Genesis.
Do the Dance by Genesis. Pretty Young Thing.
Oh yeah, I guess that is what it is.
This is a song by the American singer, songwriter, and dancer Michael Jackson. We could play a little bit of Timmy Turner. I don't know if it'll.
I probably won't like it.
Why? Because it's made by a black guy. You even listen to the song. Don't be racist.
Just because it's by Timmy Turner.
It's not by Timmy Turner. It's by designer. Oh, I forgot that I don't have speakers.
You don't?
No, I don't have speakers.
Oh,
I don't know. Well, I don't need them.
you're just gonna play everything on your headphones?
Yeah, pretty much. I don't like people hearing what I'm listening to.
Oh.
So we've kind of wasted enough time, so we should get into the episode really.
Yeah, we're 16 minutes in already.
So this
Talking about some
episode,
bullshit.
this is episode 92,
Talking
Bad
about some
Kids.
bad kids. Yeah.
Do you want to read the first? I'll read the first one. So this is a letter we got in the mail. Dear Advice Buffoons, I'm a parent of a bad kid. My son recently got in trouble for some bad things. I
Kill him.
don't want to say exactly what he did, but let's just say it rhymes with bevier-boodness. Once in a blue moon, he zips his lip, but then he jumps the shark and goes for the jugular. Sometimes this kid is a mover and a shaker, but lately he's more or less, he's been a three-dog night. I mean, the proof is in the pudding. Let's just, what the hell is this guy talking?
He's speaking idioms.
Let's just leave it there if you catch my meaning. I hope you know what I'm saying. Anyways, I need to find out how to fix his behavior. He is getting worse and worse, which is stressful because I don't like dealing with stuff like that.
I wouldn't either.
Honestly, I don't like confrontation at all, if I'm being honest. Truthfully, one more thing to add is that I'm quite meek and cowardly.
This is Tula.
When I go to his school to pick him up, all the kids pick on me, even though I'm 39 and 6'4". I think if I had to ask another question, it would be how to be brave. But that isn't my question. My question would probably be how can I make him a gooder? A list of my attempts at making him gooder as follows. Also, the principal makes me dress like a girl. Okay. Punishments. Grounding for 1 hour. No iPad for 1 hour. No yelling after 1 hour. Yelled after 10 minutes.
Are these like punishments that they've tried?
This is the punishments they've given the kids. So grounded for 1 hour. No iPad 1 hour. No yelling 1 hour. But then after 10 minutes they yelled. No hitting 1 day. And then the kid hit after 10 minutes. No slapping. He did obey that. No skipping school to smoke weed. He smoked weed at school. Slap on hand. I felt guilty. Please help. Sincerely, Scared Papa.
Can I see? I don't really understand what the kid is doing wrong.
It rhymes with bevier-boodness.
He jumps the shark and goes for the jugular.
Well, going for the jugular, it's like, Pcha! Do you know what rhymes with bevier-boodness?
Severe rudeness.
Severe rudeness.
The proof is in the pudding, he says.
And also smoking weed at school.
Let's just leave it there if you catch my meaning.
I don't catch his meaning.
What
exactly.
does the meaning mean?
The kid is a bad fucking egg. The kid's a bad egg. I'll say that much. The kid is a bad, bad egg. Here's the deal. The kid is bad because he can detect your weakness. You're a pussy. You're a little pussy baby boy. You're a Nancy boy. Nancy boy.
They tried saying no hitting for 1 day.
And it didn't work.
He hit after 10 minutes.
So this kid is detecting weakness.
Mm-hmm.
So here's my advice. Toughen up a little bit. Maybe let mom or dad or like parent or whatever, maybe let them take over for a bit while you kind of figure out what the hell's wrong with you and get a little tougher.
Yeah.
Because the kid is going to walk all over you because you got a tough ass kid.
Yeah. Maybe like get your like brother or someone to like do a staging thing with him, or like take your son on a walk.
Yeah.
Have like a family friend pretend to mug you, and then you like beat him up and you're like,
look brave.
Don't ever come around me or my son again because I love him.
Well, your son would probably the son would probably help rob you.
Son's like, Daddy, I'll help, and then stab him.
The son would probably try to rob you too.
Yeah. He tried to steal and get away in the heat of the moment.
So yeah,
like Roy Disney.
toughen up. Fuck. I mean, no hitting one day. It should be no hitting one week. Never mind one day. It should be no hitting ever. Maybe if necessary.
Did you ever have severe rudeness?
I did have severe rudeness when I was a kid. I had got in trouble for rudeness many times.
Why were you rude?
I sometimes didn't realize that what I did was rude. One time my mom said, "Can you find do you know where my shoes are?" And I said, "I don't know where your shoes are. I'm not father's stuff." And then I got in trouble.
That's funny though.
I got in trouble
Not
for that one.
father stuff.
I got grounded for that one.
I would have rewarded you. I would have given you a high five.
I got a big grounding.
Mm.
Um
Sometimes, like if you need to socialize your kids when things aren't good,
yeah.
you need to say like, "That's not okay."
But this kid knows what he's doing is bad. He
Mhm.
clearly knows. He knows what he's doing is bad because his dad says no and then he does it anyways.
Oh, what then? Why do you think he's doing it?
I think cuz he's got a weak father. I think cuz your father principal's making you dress up like a little girl. Or he's making you wear little tiara tutu.
But
Imagine if you saw your dad in a tutu walking through school crying.
yeah, but
Do
if
you
you,
think you would ever listen to what he told you again?
I would feel bad for him.
But would you respect him?
I wouldn't bully him more.
Well, you're not a bad kid. This is a bad kid. So I'm gonna say, and also, put a lock on the door. Lock the kid in his room,
Mm.
because if you're saying no iPad 1 hour, then he's getting the iPad. Something's not working. And maybe there's also possibly the kid something really bad is happening to the kid, or there's something he's got some kind of mental illness. That's also
Yeah,
possible.
I
But
would say talk with your son and say like,
why are you mean to me?
yeah,
Why are you fucking mean to me?
son, I like you. You're
Why
my
me? I
son.
thought we were fucking friends, and you're
I,
calling
I
me a
just want to
fucking.
play video games
You're
with you,
calling me a
dude.
fucking faggot.
It hurts my feelings.
My dad's a fucking fag. My dad's a fag. The principal makes him dress up in a little tutu.
If your dad sat you down and was like, Brayden, I feel like you're like kind of mean to me. Why
I
why do
think I'd
you
laugh.
why are you so mean to me?
Why you mean to me? Why you bully me?
So you laugh.
Why you bully me?
Okay, you laugh and he runs out the door crying.
I
Do you chase after him?
No, I just go and take all his liquor. Um,
I steal from his wallet too.
so we got a new. Do you want to read this next letter?
Sure.
So here,
Did we resolve this guy's
yeah,
conflict?
we said your kid probably has a mental illness and you need to toughen up.
Yeah, that's good advice.
Thank you.
Next letter. What's up, yo?
Don't yell that loud into the mic.
Call me Big Kid Boogie.
No, not big.
Bad Kid Boogie.
Not Boogie.
Some of the bad
His name's not Boogie.
Bad Kid Boggy.
Bad Kid Boggy.
Some of the bad shit I do include the damn following motherfucker. Slapping my thick ass teacher's fat derriere. Slapping my mama, hashtag slap your mama, saying fuck at my cousin's wedding. Taking my ugly ass, stink ass, dad shit ass car for a joyride. Drinking a beer in class because I was fucking thirsty.
Next page.
Fuck. Looking looking at boobs in goddamn shit school for a laugh. Looking at porn at my slut granny's house for shits and tickles. Flicking booger at my bitch teacher. Okay, and chill the F out before you say I'm sexist or some dumb shiz. I'm a freaking chick. Yeah, who gives a fuck?
Whoa!
Here's my question. How can I be badder and worse at school and at home, yo?
Oh, oh no, that's a different
That's
letter. That's a
yeah.
different letter.
Mm-hmm.
I am excited to read that letter. So,
How
what
can I
was
be
this fucking
badder?
kid's name? Did they give us a name? I don't think so.
Bad kid boggy.
Bad Kid Boggy. So, Bad Kid Boggy, first of all, I want to congratulate you because you are a woman in a male led field. How
They're
many
not afraid to be assertive.
bad teenagers? Lots of women. Bad kids? Hell no. When have you ever met a bad girl?
I've met bad girls.
Not as many bad boys. You met more bad boys, though, I bet. Bad boys who did not obey.
Yeah.
Would slap your mama.
Mm-hmm.
So, first of all, I want to congratulate you for I don't support your
Breaking gender
lifestyle, but
norms.
I can't imagine how difficult it is to break into that. So congratulations on that one, Boggy. Um, and then they want to know how they can be badder. You gotta answer the question. How can I be badder and worse at school and at home, yo?
Well, they look at boobs. They look at porn
At slut granny's house for shits and tickles.
They flick booger at teacher.
Bitch teacher.
Maybe you watch porn at school.
Yeah.
Flick booger at granny.
This is a kid. We shouldn't suggest that.
Hmm. It's true.
We
You don't
can't.
want to get suspended because then your bitch mom will get mad at you.
Here's the thing. But here's the thing: you get suspended. You play video games all day.
True.
So you want to be
Yeah,
better or worse? Think about what makes these people tick.
real talk for a second.
Yeah.
Do you ever find it weird that we suspend kids for being bad?
They should have to spend the night at school.
Right? Like, wouldn't the proper punishment be more
You
school?
should have to go over to the teacher's house for a sleepover.
By taking your kid away from school,
You're rewarding them,
you take education away from them
and you reward them because they don't want to be at
and you
school.
ruin their social
They
system.
want to be at home.
They do want to be at home.
So how to be better? Think about what makes these fucking people tick, because what you're doing is regular stuff, but a real menace breaks people's will because they know what makes them cry and weep.
Yeah, get your granny to like give you a juice box, like make her do it, or else you punish her with booger.
Like you say, you're at Granny's house. Okay, well if Grandpa was alive, that'd be Grandpa's house. So make fun of her for not having Grandpa.
Mm-hmm.
Make fun of her for being fat.
If your teacher's divorced, bring that up.
Bring up the teacher's divorce. If the teacher lost her virginity and got pregnant the first time she did it with a guy, make fun of that.
If your teacher's an obvious homosexual, point that out.
Can you imagine you're a virgin until you're like 30 and you the first time you do it you get pregnant and the guy runs off?
Yeah,
Suicide?
sad.
Question mark.
Maybe. When I was
Um,
in like seventh grade, I had like a pregnant English teacher,
didn't we all?
and she was like really sad all the time.
Why?
And there was this like group of guys who like fucking hated her because she was like kind of bossy. Remember one time in the hallway, she was like, "Yeah, she's probably miserable all the time because her husband probably left her after fucking knocking her up." I was like,
Wait, what if it did happen?
"No," I was like, "How could someone think something so
Dude,
mean?"
but you know what I know the thing is, I thought that exact thing before you explained they
The
were mean to her.
hypothetical,
I
yeah,
thought maybe she's sad because she got pregnant and then her husband left. That was in my head. I just didn't say it.
that's mean.
When we
Can you
were in
imagine if you're a teacher and you hear your kid saying that and that did happen?
high school, I remember
Bro,
one time the teacher's at the front of the class and she's like, "So somebody in this school," and then my friend Caitlin was like, digs into her bag, has a gun, and then the teacher didn't hear it. We're like, "What the fuck? Why did you say that?" And she's like, "What? I don't see the big deal." Another time in that teacher's class, the class was rioting and they were throwing chairs and
rioting.
desks. They're throwing chairs and desks across the room.
Your class ever been so bad that the teacher have to go get the principal?
Yes, yes, that has happened. That happened in that instance, but I wasn't in that class. The kids were rioting. They were like they threw like a chair at the teacher, and so the teacher had to bring both gym teachers in to bring the class to order.
What's crazy is that your classroom can literally start a riot, like for no reason.
Well, that's the thing. The reason we don't is because we think we have no power, but the truth is we have all the power.
if kid
Students have all the power.
if kids don't respect their teacher, they will riot.
The teacher, I have seen riots. I have seen students go bonkers.
Especially if there's like animosity. Like if the kids feel like they're being punished for no good reason, then they will riot.
I have
I've seen it happen.
I have been in situations where almost the entire class walked out because they hated the teacher, and they weren't punished
Yeah.
because they knew they couldn't punish them.
Yeah. Being a teacher is kind of like being a general,
When it's more like being a warden,
kind of. You have to keep them in line.
because if you're a general, the soldiers want to be there. They want to go kill people. The
Yeah.
students don't want to be there. You're keeping them locked up.
hmm
You have to maintain order. It's like there's like a push and pull. You don't want to break them, but you don't want to let them walk all over you.
Here's a genuine question. Do you think the best way to maintain order in a classroom as a teacher is to have like legions of like 5 or 6 good kids who will like keep the bad kids in check?
No, those are nerds and they get bullied. Have you
You
ever
think?
seen a kid keep the rest of the class in check? You probably went, "Guys, come on, she's trying to talk."
Well, because I'm thinking like usually the good kids hang out together and the bad kids hang out together,
Yeah.
right? If you take some of those good kids, put them in a group project with some of
No,
the bad
that would
kids, do they
absolutely.
keep
When
them
I
in
was
line?
in school, they would put quiet kids at my desk because they knew I wouldn't talk as much.
Mm,
So they would calm me down. But they didn't calm me down. I would just get antsy and bored.
you try to flick them,
No, I
you
just
flick
try to.
booger at them.
No, I wasn't a mean kid to most people. I mean, I did things that I regret when I was a kid, but I wasn't a mean kid. Like I didn't go out of my way to be mean to people. Um, so yeah, I would say that the good kids aren't going to keep the bad kids in line, but you do need to. If you can't have all the good kids at one table, you need to sprinkle them around. And also you can't let the kids cannot be the boss of the classroom.
Mm-hmm.
because if a good kid can control the classroom, you bet your ass a bad kid can. And bad kids are dangerous.
Do you
What
think?
I didn't fucking do anything. I didn't do anything. That's one of the best. That was I would always laugh when I was in school and a
Some
kid,
kid said I didn't do
yeah,
anything.
a kid was like blowing vape into his backpack. The teacher's like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "Nothing. I didn't do anything. Leave me alone. I didn't do anything. I'm just trying to learn."
Yeah.
They go into the bathroom for 30 minutes, and the teacher's like, "Where were you?" They're like, I was in the bathroom. I was in the bathroom." There was crazy shit. I've told you about stuff that would happen in my school bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
You'd walk in there, people would be humping each other with their clothes on, beating each other up.
What?
It was brutal, brutal violence.
You
Uh,
sure they weren't getting molested?
it was definitely, it was there was never it wasn't penetrative, but it was definitely violent in nature. Absolutely,
Probably should have told someone.
they went there on purpose. They would go join. They would go do it to each other. They would do it to each other.
When I was in high school and I went to the bathroom, if there's more than two people, I would walk out.
I we one time there was a bunch of people fighting in the bathroom and like vaping and fighting, and so I sent my friend Lorenz in with an iPhone in his pocket, and he was recording. I'm like, "Go in there, Lorenz," and then the second he opened the door, we all ran away. And so then I looked back at the footage on my phone, and you can see Lorenz walk in, and then the guy who I told you murdered somebody,
Mm-hmm.
he was in the bathroom, and he looks at my camera lens like this. He's like, and they're like, "What are you doing, Lorenz?" He's like, "Just washing my hands." And then he washes his hands and leaves.
It's like it's such an obvious. Like if the front of the camera is pointing out,
It
he's
was
obviously recording.
it was like um it was like this. That's what it
Yeah,
looked like. It was
that's
very
such an
funny.
obvious
It was
that,
very funny.
and like you can't even get mad at him because that's weird on your guys'
But
part to
yeah,
record them in the bathroom.
but you'd walk into the bathroom, it'd be like two guys with their pants on, their clothes on, and then one guy's like that in his face, and they're all like yelling and fighting each other. It's crazy. It was crazy. It was crazy.
You ever like the guy's change room gets too rowdy, so the gym teacher comes in and is like, "Boys, cut that shit out, or I'm gonna come in there."
I remember one time we were having our I was we would sometimes we would just fucking chill in the change room and shoot the shit for a little while.
You guys ever whip each other with your t-shirts?
No, we didn't do that. We would sometimes we would just sit in the change room and shoot the shit, and they were having like a big rap battle. And then right as they were dropping their bars, the fucking lights went the power in the school went off.
And scream.
Well, we were in the change room and there was no so we all just started going berserk and screaming. And so it was like, "Dude, fucking stop! You're hitting me! Fucking stop!" And they're like started like shoving each other and hitting each other. They're like ah, ah, ah. And then the gym teacher's like, "Calm down in there." It was just going crazy, going insane.
It's kind of funny how like batshit insane kids are,
You do realize how
like
little there
mentally
is.
unstable
You
there
realize
is.
how little there is between you and mayhem.
Yeah.
Like the lights go out at school, and it's like that. You'll become cavemen. Start screaming, going bonkers. So let's get to this next question.
Yeah.
That was so loud.
Cut it out then.
33. I gotta make a note. 33 minutes. 33 minutes. 33 minutes. Um, hi. When I was born, I bit my mom's vagina. Bad kid Tookie. Can you grab that pen and write down 33 minutes?
I'll remember.
Can you? Okay. Bad kid Tookie. Um. Okay. So that's not a question. That's just a statement. But that is bad to board. Yeah. Salutations.
I
This is
mean,
the
it
next one.
happens. I'm surprised you had teeth, but it happens.
Yeah. Salutations. My name a bad kid Cretoncini.
It's Italian.
My name a bad kid Cretoncini. Notice my teeth, did you? Well, long story short, I'm not like most other people's. In fact, I'm a bit more hungry than most people's. Hungry for what, you may ask? Well, let's just say I'm a bit thirsty for bloods. My people go by many names. Masadima, Lilu, Empusa, Vitalis, Aluka, Revenant, Dakvanar,
It's like the names
Striga,
of Valtteri.
Verka Kolakas, Moroi, Lianan Shi, Mora, Guaxa, Asan Bosum, Sokoyant, Hustradu, Mandrugoo, Zhangshim Ririyaka, though perhaps you may know us best as vampires or Draculas. Thanks for reading. Here's my question. How does your blood taste? Sincerely, Bad Kid Cretoncini.
My blood tastes alright, I think.
My blood tastes like penny. Tastes like
Yeah.
pennies.
Did you ever like it's, you know what's weird?
If I was a vampire, I would drink the blood of drunks.
Yeah. your blood is warmer than the inside of your mouth. Isn't that weird?
It's not that weird.
Like you ever like
Because you have hot blood.
yeah, like your mouth is bleeding and you can feel the hot blood
Well,
in your mouth.
listen, your mouth is stationary. Your hot blood is moving.
Mm-hmm. When I was younger, I swallowed my tooth and I was bleeding for like an hour and I
Also,
felt real bad.
your veins are constantly moving and they're pressurized, so that's gonna make them hotter, right?
Mm-hmm.
You swallowed your tooth?
Yeah.
How did that happen?
Well, I was eating a blueberry bagel on the way back to my mom's house,
Okay.
and
How old were you?
I was like 8,
Okay.
and I guess my tooth got stuck in the blueberry bagel and I ate it, and then I cried because I thought the tooth fairy wouldn't give me money.
Hmm.
And then
Well,
my mom handwrote a letter that was from the tooth fairy, and she said, "I heard you had an accident with your tooth, but I want to tell you it's okay." And she gave me $5.
yeah. So, but I mean that your stomach acid will dissolve that.
Maybe it's still in there.
No, your stomach acid probably dissolved your tooth because it's just like enamel and calcium.
Calcium's pretty hard to break down.
Yeah, but you
Oliver
mean
would know.
yeah.
My rabbit had a kidney stone.
I thought you meant his salt, like the calcium
Well, that too probably.
salt, like. Do you want to read this next note? This one came in like this weird like yellow package. It had like a bunch of stamps on it. It was like sealed.
Is this the front of that then?
Yeah, so this is the front, but this one was like weird. It came in like this sealed package, and it like had this thing that's like verified safe item.
So the front of it says, "Please note."
Hold on. Oh no, it's out of order. Shit.
It's very unprofessional.
So this one's I don't know. We might have to end up cutting this one out because I really don't know what's inside of it.
So I read this first.
Yeah, read that first.
Please note, the following letter was submitted by a registered sex offender
Oh boy.
because they did not. It wouldn't say because on the front of the letter.
It just says. It just says.
Because they did not disclose their identity, Corrections Service Canada has found it necessary to inform you. Midiwak Pidiwak is considered an extremely high risk individual.
Why'd they let him out?
An address was attached, which has since been removed. Thank you.
Yeah, because I think he was. When you read it, it'll make a bit of sense why they said that.
Hello. I love the show, boys. You two are very handsome and friendly.
Hmm.
I operate a halfway house for disadvantaged youth, and when I heard about this episode, I thought I could be a great fit. I live in beep
You
beep
need to stop
beep
shouting.
Beausejour, Manitoba.
Of course, he lives in fucking Beausejour.
My home has a very large capacity, and I can do pickup, bracket, no drop off necessary.
Okay.
I hope you boys take up my offer. Best regards, Dr. Chippy Carlisle. End of letter.
Dr. Chippy Carlisle.
Yeah.
Oh, he lied about his name.
Mm-hmm.
They call his real name's Midwak Pitawak.
Yeah.
Pitawak Midawak. Fuck this guy.
Both of them sound scary, though.
Do not do it.
Dr. Carlisle.
If you get a letter from Dr. Chippy Carlisle, just know that that is not Chippy Carlisle. That is Midawak Pitawak.
Mm-hmm.
And he is a extremely high risk. And so, I really hope we
Would
know
you drop
we
off?
know he's a sex offender.
Would you let him pick up your kids? No drop off necessary?
Well, I mean, maybe if I find out that the whole thing that the correction service thing is fake, like if I find out that part's not real, then yeah. But I think that was real.
Would you let him pick up your kids from school?
Well, honestly, that one wasn't delivered by a mailman. That one was delivered by like a lawyer with like a corrections officer. It was very odd.
You know what I had never thought about?
I don't know.
When I was younger, I had like a situation where like my dad would pick me up from school sometimes
Yeah.
for like weekend visits.
They didn't know
How did they know that was my parent?
because they probably met him before.
I don't know. I
Parent
had a lot
teacher.
of teachers.
Parent teacher.
My mom was always the registered parent. so-
Well, kids get kidnapped all the time by their dads.
Yeah, that's true enough.
The stranger danger thing, yeah, it's true, stranger danger, but you should have uncle and cousin danger.
You know, a really common thing
Uncles and cousins are way more dangerous.
yeah. It's true. A lot of the time like CFS cases
It's always the family.
once there's an announcement that like there's an investigation, the dad or the uncle will take the kids
And then
like
run away.
they'll run away.
But also,
fucking
the
stupid.
uncles and the cousins are the one doing the bad stuff.
Usually.
So, were you about to get into that in a little more detail? Because I almost wonder
No.
if maybe we shouldn't.
No, I'm not gonna.
So that was Dr. Chippy Carlisle. Don't try to just if you really want to talk to us, just send us a regular letter. And no, we are not going to drop off any of these bad kids to your house. It's not happening.
Not even this one.
No, especially not that one. That one's mine. Do you want to read this one? Next one?
Sure.
Oh no, you already read this one.
Sure.
Uh, I well met. I'm a reformed bad kid. When I was 11,
Not
I
fun.
used to be a really bad kid. I had no excuse. I grew up with a loving foster family
Well,
alongside 13 foster siblings. My ADHD is relatively under control as long as I have lisdexamphetamine with 9 hours of sleep and I get at least 1,300 calories a day. Uh, get at least so like only that could okay. My
this kid's a
first
bodybuilder.
my first 1,300 calories. Are you aware of how much that is?
I guess that's not a
That's
lot.
half of your recommended daily intake.
It's not half.
Yes, it is.
An average daily intake is like 1,500.
No, it's recommended 2,000 for men.
Maybe for grown men.
I am a grown man.
I usually do 1,500.
My first bad kid behavior was stealing a loaf of bread in my school.
It's
Every
like Jean Valjean.
everyone in my life tried to help. I even got 26 belts from the principal to teach me a lesson. Well, it
That's,
didn't stop there. So I'll make this comment. He says it's uncontrolled as long as I get at least 1,300 calories. Doesn't that sort of imply that it's like rare to?
yeah.
Um, well, it didn't stop there. Just a week later, I drank my foster dad's beer while he was having a nap on the couch after drinking some sleeping beers. My foster mom did her best. She left me outside for 13 over 13 hours. So I think that's like 13 multiple. I think that's like 26.
13 days for 13 hours.
No, 13 over 13 hours. So I think it's like 16, 26. In the cold so I could sober up. From then on, it was a complete spiral. In 1 year, I smoked over 1,300 cigarettes and drank at least 13 bottles of rye a week. I started swearing at school. At one point, I called the teacher a skank just because he slept with my foster dad.
I mean, that's kind of
What
fair.
changed? Well, I found myself in Allah. I
Hmm.
was in the remand center for swearing when I met a group of kind young men. They were holding an Eid al-Adha festival and invited me to join. Within days, I was pouring through the Quran. The gentlemen, barakallah fikum, were wary they didn't unduly influence me, so I had to get a Quran through the remand center's library. Well, that was good that they didn't push their beliefs on you.
Hmm.
Um,
It sounds like he has an easy life, actually,
this guy,
and
yes,
we have no advice to give him.
this kid kind of sounds like a bum.
He sounds spoiled.
These days, I'm doing much better and no longer a bad kid. I'm
Yeah.
14 years old now and attend mosque a couple times a week for prayer, salah. I no longer live with my foster family, but I have been staying with a very kind Iranian family, Barakallah fikum, Barakallah Allahu fik, with grace, Amir Albert.
Well, you're probably imposing yourself on this Iranian family.
Someone's calling me. Who's calling me? Can you
Sure.
take that call? Thank you. So that I mean, like, okay. So I mean, you had 13 siblings. You lived in a foster family. You didn't eat all that much, and you would be kept outside. And there was that whole like the number 13. So I think you just are unlucky. And I think you need to stick with this Allah thing because it kind of seems like that's the only thing that can keep you under control.
I don't know what the kid's complaining about. He's got an easy life.
Foster dad. Well, the foster dad slept with your teacher,
That's very normal.
and and so the foster dad's bisexual or is he gay? Now that's the only thing I'm really interested in.
One's worse than the other.
One's certainly worse than the other, and we'll let you figure out which one it is.
Hmm.
Um, do you, so this we got some shit from Able to Know.
Oh boy.
Do you want to start it off?
I guess. This is titled Naughty Little Ones
By who?
by Christine Shaw 2.
Okay.
Hi everyone. I'm a single mother of one boy. His 5. His behaviors just becoming too much of a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Rude to my friend. Doesn't listen to me. I feel he needs a spanking. In private inside my own home. Do you think I'm right in considering disciplining him? Thank you everyone. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, sure.
Punish him.
Sure, I don't know.
Hit him with a ruler.
He's 5?
Slap his mouth.
He's until he can't breathe. Um, spanking.
Listen, it's one thing to be rude to your parents. To be rude to your parents' friends in front of them,
Mm-hmm.
that's undermining your parenting authority.
So this is spanking age limit tool best clothing by Denali. What are your guys' ideas? Wayne D says I spank my children bare bottom until 19 years.
Happens. Actually, no. It's once your kid's 12 in Canada, it's actually legal to spank.
It's illegal?
It's illegal to spank, yes.
It seems like it should be illegal before because they're weaker. It should be legal to spank when they're 12.
Yeah, but
I
there's
think it's the sexual thing.
Yeah, there's like an
Yeah.
asterisk in the criminal code where if your kid is between the ages of like 4 and 12, you're legally allowed to spank so long as it's with reasonable force.
What is reasonable force?
Like
Because I am beating him.
bare
I am spanking till blood comes.
the palm of your hand, no weapon,
Backhand.
and just to teach a lesson.
Don't do it for fun. Only to teach a lesson.
Yeah.
How to Discipline a Teen by Katrina96. I have a 13-year-old son who swears, fights, acts like he's the boss, locks his door, and shows defiance. How can I discipline him for this? Butterfly Net says, start by removing the door from the hinges and asking a neighbor to store it for you. Figure out what your house rules are and write them down on some poster board that you pin up on the family room wall. Along with each rule, post what consequences will be when they are broken. Each time he violates your house rules, keep removing things from his room that he values. Televisions, stereos, telephones, cell phones, computers, light bulbs, and and work your way down to the bed and other furniture. You might have to temporarily rent a small storage room to house all the stuff so he can't get it back. Be consistent and make sure you follow up each rule with a consequence, or he'll never take you seriously. If he still hasn't gotten the point by then, put the door back up on the hinges and change the lock to prevent him from entering the room. Put a pup tent in the backyard and give him a sleeping bag. What the hell? Now I'm confused. I hate my. Is this really it? Is that it? All I got? I got barely anything. Man, I suck. I suck at this job. Uh, I think Tyler's gonna come back soon. I don't know where he went. He was gonna answer the phone, but then he left. So I'm just uh, hello. Did you say hi? My grandma's here, guys. Okay, we got one. We got one last post from Ecstatic Apricot. I think I had
That's a
more.
nice name.
I think I had more stuff, but it's not on here, so I don't know where it went. I must have
Am
maybe
I
something
ready?
didn't save. But yeah, you read this last one.
Is this from Able to Know?
Yeah.
It's called I Hate My Son and it's titled I Hate My Son and I Often Fantasize About Him Dying. Basically, just the title. I hate him. He's 3 and he's a fucking nightmare. I'm convinced he's evil. He comes home from daycare and I immediately start grizzling and winging and just tantruming.
He's grizzling and
Oh yeah, yeah.
winging.
What does that mean?
I don't know. Whinging and like whining, like whinging and whining.
Oh. He's just awful to be around.
It's not a vibe at all. This
Can you
kid's a fucking
imagine?
dick.
Can you imagine you're like 20 and you look back and you find your mom's Reddit and she's saying stuff like this?
You find her able to know.
Yeah.
Finding mom's able to know.
Even when he's not like that, he's hitting me or jumping on me.
You're gonna love this.
If I tell him to stop because it hurts, he says, I like hurting mommy.
I like hurting mommy. If this isn't a bad kid, I don't know what is.
This is like no David.
This is evil.
He insists on doing everything himself, but then does it wrong and has tantrums because of it.
I
I
don't do that. You do that.
I just can't stand him. I do love him, but I do often wonder what it'd be like if he died. I'd be free, and of course I'd be sad, I'd grieve, but mostly just be free.
He's 3 years old.
I think you should give your kid up. I don't know.
I really don't think that person's cut out for this.
I don't think so.
He's 3 years old.
Talking about wishing
He's
your
three.
son died.
He's 3 years old. He's having tantrums. He's probably got a fucking mental health condition or something. His dad's probably giving him a daddy choke.
Yeah.
Poor kid.
I
But I
mean,
mean, that's spank him.
yeah, genuine advice if your kid is out of control and you feel
If
you
he's
can't
saying
handle
I
it,
like hurting mommy,
there are
grandma,
social servants. Well, yeah, you can like offload some of the parenting responsibility, but you can also go to like social service agencies and they can like help you learn like better parenting
they'll take the
techniques.
damn kid away.
Well, no, that's the point.
If you're listen, if you're native, don't go to those places. They will take your baby away.
Well, you know, if
If natives
CFS,
would just act proper.
no, that's not what I was gonna say. But when CFS sees that you're like taking the time to try to be a better parent, they're usually much more lenient with you.
Well, people complain that CFS doesn't take away enough kids now. People go on Facebook like, I don't know
Yeah.
how they're gonna fucking get their fucking kids taken away.
Yeah.
Because you can't just walk into somebody's house and take their kids away. We did that too much. Well, you did that too much, but
If you ever go on like Google reviews and you find a CFS agency,
there's
it's
always
like
got bad reviews.
it's like some schizophrenic lady being like, I reported it 12 times that this woman is throwing shrews at her son
Mm-hmm.
and they did nothing about it.
That's not right.
Yeah.
Throwing a shrew, throwing an elephant spid miss at my teacher.
Hmm.
That would be awesome.
It's like they want a letter saying, thanks for the report. We took baby away.
That's
He will
exact.
be happy the rest of his
That's
life.
fucking exactly what they want. You think they want anything else? They don't want the kid to be better. They want punishment.
Yeah.
They want to punish. I like the punishments.
You ever think about how we live in such like a punishing society?
We are completely punishing.
Everything we do is punishment.
It's always punish, punish, punish.
If you don't go to work, you get punished.
You slapping on the mouth until you can't breathe. You bleed. Can't you say the fuck word? Your mom slaps you on the mouth till you can't breathe.
I mean, it sounds edgy to be like, I don't want to conform, but like, if you don't conform, you get punished. Punishment is the way of the world. It's like that kid he was talking about.
It's like mom, heavens for real.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta look this up. Heavens.
Do you not believe me?
It's not that I don't believe you. I just want to see it.
This was a really popular book in like 2012.
Heaven's for real. Heaven is for real. Heaven's for
You saw
real.
Jesus, that's him.
Written and directed is based on the book Heaven is for Real.
This was like in every Barnes & Noble.
The book documents the near-death experience of the miraculous vision by Burpos.
Name's fucking Burpo.
His name's fucking Colton Burpo.
Reverend Todd Burpo.
Oh my god. In the year
course, they're from
2002,
Nebraska.
Methodist pastor Reverend Todd Burpo lives with Sanja. What the fuck is his name? For fear that people would I did not say half of what I believed. I did not say half of what I saw, for I knew it would not be believed.
He met Jesus.
He met Jesus.
Jesus was a black man.
And meeting Jesus Christ, the angels, and his deceased great-grandfather, Pop. Todd was harshly criticized by his congregation and was accused of lying.
Bad kid, you were lying.
As a result, he began to lose parishioners. Todd and his family became even poorer. As a result of their poverty, she fell into depression. He started questioning God. And they had Colby Burpo. And they moved to Denver. That's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Cited the book for its extra biblical and problematic claims. People say the book is a hoax. A boy with Alex Malarkey. Come on, his name's fucking Malarkey. A boy with a similar story to Colton Burpo recanted his own story in book The Boy Who Came Back from Heaven, stating that his near-death experience was fictional.
This book had like a cult following when it came out.
He stood by Heaven is for Real's contents anyways.
Should we watch the movie?
No.
Are you sure?
23 Minutes in Hell is a personal book recounts what the author Cleanser's experience in hell.
Oh, please. They already did this in the South Park movie.
The Filipino-American newspaper Asian Journal. That's scary, though, if that's real. If he did go to hell, that's scary.
Mm-hmm.
So, that's going to be it for tonight. It's so wonderful that you keep watching us.
Mm-hmm. We hope you're having a good summer.
Bye.
And stay cool.
Goodbye. Bye.